Okay, guys, a lot to go. I think we will end up to part 4. I think part 3 cannot finish today. I am very sure. I still added so many things because it's very important to understand, because over the many centuries the virus have taken part in many parts and affected human beings all over the world. Now with all the travel and things like that, it's getting more and more. The Spanish flu was only for the European side, and then all the Spanish people, they travel all over the world, especially even South America, and not only they brought whatever they brought also the pandemic. South America didn't see any one of these things. So when the English people came, they brought all the flu, smallpox, this and that, and dogs and animals, and just messed up, So how some race can bring, and not only bring this thing, but goodness, but also a lot of disease with them, and people got affected. That's how people travel. That's how the disease travel. And today it's much more easier. Lots of flights everywhere. So today they stop all the flights so that the disease don't travel much faster. But it's travel. During the time when it was SARS, MERS, swine plague, the flights were flying. But this time they said no more flight. I just cannot figure out what happened to all the airlines companies, the people who work there, the catering people, the laundry people, all the fuel suppliers. But what I know, the environment is very clean. No sound, no burning of all of that. You should see how many flights fly in Europe every day. Unimaginable. USA Firming Day. What is Firming Day? There. Boston Tea Party was the protest. Oh, December. Okay. Sorry, my mistake. Dave Knight has given it properly. The Boston Tea Party was a political protest that occurred in December 16 at the Griffin Wharf in Boston, Massachusetts. Yes, 16th. Yes, this was the original uniform for prana while healing during the time we were giving the workshops all over the world. I traveled with this uniform everywhere. They look like a purple man. How are you? We can't see you, sir. What do you mean you cannot see me? What better than that? My camera is fine. I'm showing a bigger TV so you can see me also. Okay, my friends, we got a lot of work now. Let's start. Thank you very much again, all of you here who have come to the workshop. Today is day number 359. Getting closer and closer to 365 days. Thank you very much. PVH extreme virus and its effect, part number 3. How to heal with PVH. Okay, that'll be part number 4. If not, part number 5. Okay, but we need to understand the theory. You see, when you cover this immune system, you're covering everything. Bacteria, protozoas, virus, it's all the same thing. It's the immune system. Some can work, some cannot work, and what stops the immune system from doing its work? Is it the dark energy? Is it something here? Let's see. Yesterday we had a very strong visitor. Hopefully the visitor will have gone and done something for us all. Thank you. Okay, right? Thank you very much. Thank you. Today's workshop for people who think they are body, mind, and soul. Thank you very much for all of you people. Thank you. Okay, good. Now, PVH, no touch, no mental prana therapy. Everyone above 5 years old can learn and heal themselves and do distance healing. Our vision is where we want every family to be happy and healthy all over the world. We believe all people are made in the image of God, can heal themselves easily and take care of themselves. Okay? Our mission, health the birth of human prana while healing shall be made available to everyone regardless of race, religion, caste, wherever you are. Poor, rich, everybody can come and learn and get it done in this lifetime. Okay? We want to make sure that we reach to the poorest of the poor. Next, healing one is for each and every person. Every home should have a healing one. Every woman should have a healing one. Every woman should have a healing one. Okay? Next, we want to give this to everybody. PVH for the poorest of the poor. That's why we're giving this free of charge. Teach and healing, because they are the one who really need help. It's a big triangle. The poor is all down here. The rich are there. The rich can find anywhere. But it's the poor people down here that needs help. And they have nobody to go and teach them and advise them, to tell them about what's going on in life. Nobody's there. You know, if they have all wrong concepts. Somebody's coming teaching them and taking them whatever, they're taking them for a ride. Thank you very much. Okay? Right. Next. What stops the body? All of these things stop. Psychic attack, wrong diet, wrong demotion, failure of the immune system, or failure of the immune system. That's what's going on today and everywhere. Failure of the immune system. Not everybody dies. Some die, some don't die. Okay? Next, autosuggestion, bacteria, virus, fungus, yeast, etc. Okay? Next, karmic condition. Right. Next, PVH wants everyone to be pain-free. We want every animal to be pain-free. We want every plant to be pain-free. Right. Next, what type of pain? Physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual pain. We add on one now, spiritual pain. A lot of people having a lot of pain. Gone and lost money, got cheated, taken for a ride, you do this thing, do that thing, everything, but nothing happens. Today even one lady called me and she was crying. They did everything but nothing happened, and they come to me. Sir, please help, sir. Medically couldn't find anything. Everybody say, it's there, they took our money, but nothing happens. The more deeper you go, the more expensive it becomes. Right, thank you. Now remember, your body wants to heal itself. Its health really in your hands. It has to be in your hands. Right. Next. It's simple, just follow your simple guidelines. You and your family can be healthier, stay healthy, and stay safe. Right? Thank you very much. We thank everyone for attending the workshop today. Number one, it all makes the workshop more meaningful. Please treat me like a brother, like a friend, like someone who may be able to help you. Someone who may be able to help you. I'm not saying I can help you. There are a lot of people who can help you, but we may be able to help you. Remember that, We may be. Rules for the healing of religious people. We will only heal those people who cannot be healed by the healing system. Next, you will have to sign a required PVH document in order for you to heal any religious people. This document will indicate you have come into PVH because your system is failed to heal you. Next, we will not heal Hindus who have white magic or astral rape. Seriously, Thank you very much. Okay. Now all of you get a wand. Let's do the blessing, please. Let's do the blessing. It's very important to bless mothers of Mother Earth. Mother Earth is huge. I'm sure the population is huge. We got about maybe 7 or 8 billion people in the world. Let's say 10% is giving birth today, right now, or 5%. That's a lot of people, a lot of mothers. Some are struggling, some are okay, some are fine, some are in so much of fear. A young mother got so much of fear, what's going to happen? She's going down there, and sometimes they have to decide whether it's going to be cesarean or normal birth, and they say we cannot save the mother because the umbilical cord, we got to cut it now and take it out, and all kind of things. So much of fear everybody has. That's why we made this video, so we can all play this video whenever we want and let the energy flow. So I ask all of you today to take up the wand and put it here right now. Okay, just follow the whole thing, right? Just have a turn, don't worry, it will go. Automatic energy will go to all the mothers of Mother Earth, right? If you want to say something, say, healing wand, become as powerful as required, and go to each and every mother on Mother Earth, no matter where they are. Go to the poorest and poorest of the mothers. Let it go to all the remote village on Mother Earth. Let it go to every home where the mother is going through morning sickness, premature labor pain. Stop it now. Go to all the mothers on the delivery bed, little baby, let it go and remove all the pain and all the sufferings and all the emotional pain they're going through right now. Let it go to all the mothers of Mother Earth. Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the nature of the Mother, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mother, please take care of each and every mother. You are mother, you are a great mother for us, like that. The lots of mothers out down there who really look for help. Let divine fire go to each and every mother and mother. Bless them with abundance of healing energy, abundance, compassion, and kindness. Let there be peace and harmony on each and every mother and mother. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, my friends, very good. PVH teachings and healings are given freely to all race, gender, caste, and religion. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, and now, COVID-19. So it's a continuation of part 2. We have part 3. We talk about lots of different kinds of pandemic yesterday. And finally, we came to the part that says now the world is going through COVID-19. We gave a name Corona. We want to give a different name. Because everyone talking about this and that and put so much of negative. Let us give a nice name. Her name is Corona. Thank you for peace for that. Let's watch a small little video of how it all happens. Right.
The flu is a highly contagious respiratory illness. It turns up year after year with devastating consequences, all caused by a most elusive virus. The influenza or flu virus is a recurring nightmare. It causes more than 36,000 deaths in the U.S. each year and was responsible for some of history's deadliest pandemics. Like other viruses, the flu virus is a parasite. The viral agent itself, called a virion, is made of a ribonucleic acid, or RNA, surrounded by proteins. The flu virus uses two proteins to attack its host, hemagglutinin and neuraminidase, or the HA and NA proteins. The HA protein attaches the virus to a cell and lets it in. Once the virus is inside, it multiplies. Then, the NA protein cuts this viral swarm loose, sending it off to infect more cells. This triggers the immune system to bombard the swarm and to destroy infected tissue throughout the respiratory system. Unfortunately, this response can also inadvertently lead to death through organ failure or secondary infections like bacterial pneumonia. The flu virus has been nearly impossible to eradicate, largely due to its uncanny ability to mutate. Since just 2004, more than 5,000 different strains of the influenza virus have been sequenced. Those that affect humans are categorized as types A, B, or C, with type A strains being the most capable of unleashing a pandemic. Influenza A viruses mutate more rapidly, allowing them to adapt to new hosts and even cross species. Avian flu and swine flu, for instance, are two strains of type A viruses that, through mutations, can be transmitted from birds and pigs to humans. One of the deadliest flu pandemics was caused by one such virus. Between 1918 and 1919, the Spanish flu infected a third of the global population and killed up to 50 million people worldwide. Called H1N1, this particular strain of virus likely came from birds. The threat of another influenza pandemic remains. In the meantime, scientists are constantly monitoring the flu virus and developing seasonal vaccines to create our best line of defense.
This, as I told you yesterday, is going on for many, many centuries. Something we know, something we don't know. But it's happening. It's very sad. It's very sad, my friends. They're very powerful. And is it our fault that we are not immune enough to fight them and they mutate? Why do they come? They come into one cell, one guy comes inside, and by the time our immune system finds out and reacts, there are hundreds of them. That's why you fall sick. And you might take 7 or 8 days or even to recover. Sometimes you can't even recover because your immune system is not strong enough to do what it's supposed to do. That's when you got what we call as antigens and pathogens and antibodies. What are these? What are all of these things? Lots of names. Antibodies not enough. We are pathogen. No. We don't have to be a doctor to know all of these things. Today, we make it very simple and explain to everybody what are these things and what produces them in the body and what stops them being produced. That is what we want to know. Okay? So if they all produce easily, then we won't have any problem. They will come and they will go. They will come, they will go. So we'll understand, yeah? World pandemic now in 2019 is what we call as COVID-19, 2019. Now we are in 2021. Probably it's now COVID-21 with all the mutation and things like that going through. They're getting all kinds of strains. Maybe it's no more 19, it's got 21 now. Let's see. No, we call this coronavirus. We like to call it coronavirus. People say, why are you using such word? Well, I just want to give a nice name so that we can all be happy about it and give a person name. Coronavirus, okay? Right. Another influenza virus that is much stronger than the previous influenza. It's much more stronger because before that it was MERS, it was swine flu, avian flu. They're all the same group. It's like they all shake hands and say, hey, let's go and see what the human beings are doing. Let's go to them. And let's kick them a little bit. You see, when the pigs are sick, they kill all the pigs. When the chickens are sick, they kill them. Okay, now I'll come to you guys. Who are you going to kill now? I'm going to kill you. I don't know. That's why I think there's another world outside there. And we had a nice visitor yesterday. Very nice visitor. Okay, like that. So, another influenza virus that's much stronger than the previous influenza virus over the many, many years. They become stronger and stronger, and the human beings are getting weaker and weaker. We are also getting weaker and weaker. They're getting stronger and stronger. That's all. They're getting weaker. They're getting stronger. Give me a minute, boss. Let me see. I got to put a little bit higher. Okay. So we are getting weaker and weaker. They are getting stronger and stronger. Simple as that. They're getting stronger. We are getting weaker and weaker. So it's very important to understand, my friends, that it's not. We have a lot of team. We have a lot of team players inside us. Lot of team. And which team are they involved? Which are the teams involved in our body that can fight this, and how we can all become super immune? How can we boost our immunity to become stronger? Is it only the food? Is it something else? Lots of things. So hopefully that PVH will answer some of the questions and prepare yourself, not today, maybe in the next 1 month or 2 months, how to become stronger and how to improve your immune system. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. Thank you. Okay. Now, how PVH look at the coronavirus and pandemic? How do we look at it? Number one, I am part of Mother Nature. I am part of Mother Nature. I go everywhere. I go with the air. I am hundreds of them. Like they say, the 5,000 strains from 2004 in less than 7 years. There are 5,000 strains. So your body must keep on understanding the strain. It's all to do with Mother Nature. Nature, Mother Earth and Mother Nature, beyond our imagination. So the more negative things are, the more they become stronger. If you ask me, I would say that. Okay, next. I'm here to stay. I've been here for a long time. Before you were born, before your grandfather was born, I've been here in different forms, with different names. Avian, before that, maybe I never had a name those days. Today, because maybe the Spanish flu, they didn't know it was an influenza virus. They say it's a flu. But they didn't know it was a virus, and because at that time there were no super duper electron microscope to find out who these guys are. Today we got all kind of microscopes to find out, and this and that. We can do some experiment, and they all claim they even change some viruses to do some things like that to try to find a way to modify them. Just a bunch of chemicals, but there's consciousness. There's consciousness. Somebody is controlling this consciousness. It's not only a bunch of chemicals. You take all the hydrogen and all put together, they cannot form. But there's something else that makes it form, the consciousness that's going on. And they're getting stronger like a human being. You get a sperm and you get the egg and put together, and the chromosomes can come together and form everything like the human beings. Right? So they have to match each other and they have to work. So something is there. Some other part, that's what we call divine. A divine energy, a divine intelligence, a divine whatever you want to call it. And it's going and it's making whatever tree and all the same. It's all just mitosis and meiosis happening inside the cell of two of the strain, and things are happening. So they can even change it today. They can change it. That's why they make a lot of seedless guava, seedless watermelon. They go into gene therapy. At the same time, somebody must also messing up the other part, and they also they become stronger. Like that. So I'm here to stay, and I'm going to put spikes around me that you never come near me. Like that. Virus can be everywhere on Mother Earth, everywhere, on the plants, on the animals, in the water, in the ocean, in the sea, in the air, on birds and insects and animals like we had yesterday's class. They're everywhere. Not only viruses, but also you got bacteria and fungus and flora there. Right in your house, there are fungus in the house. Right in the bread that you buy, there's yeast. Leave it open, leave it closed down, and after the expiry date, they all start to grow. They came from the weed itself. From the plants, from the weeds they come. Like that. So all of that. Next, we are here, we are very specific what we want. We are very specific to what we want. I come to take this one only. I don't take the other guys. I don't disturb. I just come to take this fellow only. We got a quiz afterwards. So lots of things. I'm very specific to what we want. We are very specific. They don't disturb you. They don't disturb your liver. They come for respiratory system. They come for hepatitis. They come liver. The HIV will come for something else, and the dengue fever will come for platelets. I don't touch red blood cell. I just come for I just like the platelets. It's like going to a restaurant. Can I have the rib, please? I want this one. I want that one. I want the fish. I want a rainbow trout. I want a salmon. I don't like any of the fish. Like that. These guys are also very specific of what they want from your body. And also in the plant and which insect. Sometimes some species will die, and then all the birds will die. But the chicken, they're all part of the bird because they all share the same DNA and same strain and all kind of stuff. Or they act like all the cows, hoofed animals. All hoofed animals get affected, but the chicken don't get affected. They don't have no hoofs there. Like that. So we are very specific what we want. Next, they can be anywhere inside of you and outside of you. Inside you and outside you. They can be inside. So covering this, cover the outside, but not the inside. They are dormant. The moment something goes wrong, you get wet in the rain, or you had the wrong food, they all zoom. Or emotionally wrong, you're emotionally sad, they become strong again. So lots can happen. Emotionally they can happen, lots of things happen, okay? Right, thank you very much. We are older than you. Remember the mummy, they took from the mummy, and the mummy's skin had rashes like chicken, like a small pox. They're older than you. Mummy is 3,000 years old. And they still find this thing. We are older than you, and we are here. We are here to stay. We are here to stay. Okay? Right. Next. We are also small. We are so small, you cannot see us. We are so small that you cannot see us. We can be everywhere. In your nails, in your hair, in your hands, everywhere. Because they're so small. They can be hiding, all the marks that you have in your hand, they can be hiding behind that. You see a microscope, you see so much hair. Even the hair follicles, they can hide inside the hair follicles. A lot of guys, my friend, cannot see, cannot wash them away. They got ways of hiding them. How can you kill these people? It's your immune system that has to do it. Then you'll understand today, okay? Now, we are so small, you cannot see us. We can be everywhere today. We can be everywhere. We can be everywhere. Hey, translators, am I too fast for you guys to translate? Is it okay? Please reveal who came yesterday. Nola said. Some things I cannot tell, guys. Something I cannot tell. Don't worry. Next time I'll tell them. When they tell, I'll tell. Okay? Okay, I'm okay. Huh? Right. So remember this, huh? You're so small, you cannot see us. We can be everywhere. Today I am in the water molecule that come out from your nose, from your cough, from your sneezing. You can just take the water and blow. Where's the glass? You can blow. You find water moisture. They are in the water moisture. When you speak, that's why they say, stay away 1 minute. Is 1 minute enough? When the wind blows, it carries it with it. If the water doesn't evaporate on a rainy day, that's why on dry weather, you probably cannot. You fall on the ground. Because in the dry weather, the humidity is very, very low. If you go to Iran, the month of summer, the humidity is 8%. In Malaysia, it's 62% at about 12 o'clock noon. And then night, evening is 70, it becomes almost 90%. On rainy time, it becomes 1. Today is a gloomy weather. The humidity will be at least about 90, 91, 92, 93, 95% now, right now. 95% humidity right now. And there's a lot of water, and you sneeze, and it goes. It does not evaporate. It stays there. And it's flowing around and go to someplace else, can go to your neighbor's house. So it's not easy. It's not easy to keep this guy away. So they're everywhere in the droplets form. And everything else, okay? Right. Next. We are many and we work alone. We are many and we work alone. We don't work as a team. They are my cousins. HIV is my cousin. Hepatitis is my cousin. Herpes is my cousin. And dengue is my cousin. Zika is my cousin. They're all my cousins. We all work together. But we don't go and take somebody else's business. Your business is the liver. You stay there. We don't disturb you. Your business is the lung. You stay the lung. I won't invade. I will stay there. And I'll find somebody else. This is what happened. They all are working alone. But they're friends. I think they're friends. What do you guys think? You think they're all friends? You think they're all friends? They must be friends. They must be friends. Otherwise they won't be fighting. They got a good understanding. Here we all are fighting among religion, fighting among people, families. Why is it not like that? You take this part, I'm happy. We don't disturb you. But we can all live in the same house and do different work. A dengue virus can be inside you. A Zika virus can be inside you. A liver, the hepatitis can be inside you. Hepatitis can be inside you. I got A, B, C, and D, and all. So they don't disturb each other. So like that, we are many and we work alone. Now, being angry is not going to help. Don't get angry with me. You have to be strong, my friend. I've come to teach you that you have to be strong. You are doing a lot of wrong things, and we come to make you learn that you do not do this wrong thing. Yes, they don't kill each other. They are brothers, cousin brothers, and nephews, and nieces, and uncles. In India, uncles fight. The big story about Mahabharata is all uncles and family fighting in each other. Yes or not? Isn't Mahabharata about fighting among family members? Cousins and uncles and aunties all fighting and killing each other, brothers, all like that. Huh? So, being angry is not going to help us. Okay? Now, we both are Mother Earth's creation. There must be a creation of Mother Earth. And under that, or somebody brought it from some alien land, they brought it here and lived it here and went off. That could also be part of Mother Earth, part of the universe. Okay? Right. Okay, now comes this card. So we're doing all kind of stuff to kill this fellow. To do all kind of stuff. We'll kill you, we'll teach you, we'll destroy you. Again, war against this fellow. And then what does he say? But he's been there for thousands of years. He's been there thousands. So what are we doing? I can mutate and change myself. You will not be able to kill me totally. You cannot be killing me totally. I am here to stay. I can mutate. I can cause a lot of secondary infection. There are no cures for many of these viruses today. No cure. It's your lifestyle. Right. Next, yes, we have eradicated some, but not totally. Smallpox is eradicated. Polio, not all. Some countries they still have polio in some countries. Maybe most of developed countries no. Like that. So now, sorry. There are no vaccine for many viruses. There are no vaccine for many viruses. I would use the word many viruses. Okay? Right. Vaccine does not cure you, no. It just makes your immune system stronger. It doesn't cure you. It makes the immune system stronger. That's all. Preparing the immune system so that when something comes, you will be able to, you'll fall sick, but you'll recover. That's what we call vaccine. Vaccination, inoculation, and whatever name they use. To put something inside your body so your body can change. Your body has the ability to do that. But now they cannot find something to put inside. Okay, they can't put herpes virus inside. Okay, human papilloma, they have the vaccine. Hepatitis, they're trying to put, yes, hepatitis, put something like that, yes. But not for many things. Then you must go for a booster. You got a booster every 6 months or 2 years, 3 years, you must go and check the antibodies. Not enough, you put a booster to boost them up again. Like that. So now, it will only be your immune system that will be a permanent cure. It will only be your immune system that will be a permanent cure. Now, what is the immune system? Where is it? What does it do? Who manages it? Who manages the immune system? Do you know? We know lots about many things. We know mantras and this and that. Do we know who manages the immune system? We can sit down and say mantras and mantras and mantras. Yeah, there are people who say mantras like that. Yes. Because yes, but do you know who does this all this stuff? Who takes care of this? Who does the immune system well? It's only immune system that will help you a permanent cure. Not all of this sounding and vibration and whatever you want to call it. People are suffering and struggling and dying. Are they not religious people? Are they not people who say the mantras day in and day out? And today they all closed. Why are they closed? They're not able to manage it. Right. So this has been there for ancient time, before the onset of religion. Since I'm telling you guys, don't get angry with me. Anybody angry with me? Anybody angry with me? Is it a fact? Is it a fact? Mother-in-law's mandra, knowing. No, sir. Is anybody angry with me? Anybody angry with me, just say it now and solve the problem. Who is it? Ranjit Kaur, he's saying you, sir. The facts. Yes, today everything is closed down. The biggest and most famous and most powerful place of worship where people have to go day and do pilgrimage is all shut down today. Why? Because of one small fellow, you can't see with your eyes, he's traveling with the air, he's going and doing mess. And this is going on for so many years. Right. Next. Mankind doing the best. Did they learn from the Spanish flu? Did they learn? Did they stop doing all the bad habits like drinking alcohol and smoking and marijuana and did they stop all of these things? Did they stop? No changes. It's still going on as it is. More pubs and opening in the middle of the night and more things are happening. Okay? Mankind is doing its best. Yes or no? They're doing the best. But whatever mankind doing for the best, it's all also profiting. It's profiting from all of these things. They're profiting. Lots and lots of profit. Right. I know people coming today as they go in the hospital, they do everything and they say they cannot say so he's dead. Pay the money. One guy called me up, he said the brother was there and they said they ran all of the money and the mother falls sick, not for corona. They went to the mother hospital, they finished, they said we have no money. Now they were taking her to the government hospital and she passed on. She passed on after that. So imagine. It's not easy, my friends. It's a good money for a lot of people with all this pandemic, but it's very sad. Okay, right. But you all are saying it's a fact, but how many of you will be happy with the fact? All saying fact. How many of them can how many of you can accept the fact? How many of them can actually accept the fact and say something? I'll call a girl now and let's see if she pick up the call. I hope she's online. The phone are always not good when I call her. Okay. Why I don't get a number here? Oh. The number is not with me. That's not possible. Hey, Shamashri, can you call me Shamashri? Why is the number not with me? Shamashri, please call my number, 504 number. Are you with us? Are you online with us? So I remember her phone got lost and I need to call her and make you guys realize I got the number. She's on another call. Anyway, let's see, pick up the call. Very interesting lady. You all should know her. She talks a lot in the class. She makes a lot of comment in our Facebook Live.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Shama Shri.
Yes, sir.
Before PVH, what group were you in?
What, sir?
Before PVH or even in PVH, what group were you in?
Oh, are you asking for a Buddhist group?
Yes. What's the name of the Buddhist group?
Oh, this is the group internationally acclaimed, that is Soka Gakkai International. It is Japan-based group.
I call it Nyang Nyong 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 group. That's what I call.
This is Namya Horengikyo.
That is what I'm asking you. That is the name of the group, Nyang Nyang Nyong 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 group.
That is Namya Horengikyo.
Whatever it is. Nyang Nyong 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 group. For me, it's Nyang Nyang Nyong Nyong group. That's all. Finish. That's all. You know, I don't want to complicate myself by knowing the whole meaning of the whole word. Yes or no? How many hours you spend doing Nyang Nyang Nyong 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 Nyong? How many hours you spend? I'm not making fun, huh? I'm just telling you. How many hours a day you spend doing that?
Usually, sir, the very pressure is spending 5 minutes to up to 3 hours, or even weekly 40 hours, 60 hours, they're all doing.
Now, did anyone teach you about the immune system?
Not at all, sir.
Nothing.
Not at all.
Exactly. Huh? Nyang nyang nyong nyang 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 nyong 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 nyong. Huh? You know how much of time you spend just memorizing these phrases? If you can spend that time understanding of Mother Earth and what she's going through, wouldn't it be much better?
Right, sir.
Huh? By the 2 hours study, if you go and plant 10 trees, you know how many trees there will be in India?
Yes, sir. Absolutely correct.
Huh? I've been telling you people long time ago. You just say, no, sir, I must do it. It's a habit, sir. I must sit down 1 hour and do my nyang nyang nyong 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 nyang nyong nyong.
Now, sir, I'm not doing this for so long now.
But how many people are doing that around? How many people are doing that around the world?
Yes, sir.
But nothing has changed. It's still the worst now. You know, you say the world peace and this and that, you know. If you learn some kind of a healing to understand about nature, won't Mother Earth be so happy? If you can just bless Mother Earth and bless all the nature.
Right, sir. Right, sir. And actually, this is the thing. You are calling NLP. This is the thing.
Yes, neuro-linguistic programming. I still remember one lady came to me. One lady came to me in class. I can't remember which class. She had so much of body pain. You know, I said, Madam, I see a lot of white magic on you. What are you doing? She said, I'm doing meditation. And then I said, what are you doing? Then she said, nyang nyong nyang nyong 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 nyong. I said, oh my God. You spend 2 hours a day doing this. Yes, sir. Then why got so much of body pain? You yourself cannot take care of yourself. Then how is this going to take up the whole world?
Sir, I have also experienced this type of thing, because so many, when you are chanting and you are purifying, but other people who are your chanting group, they are not maybe pure in wrong way, and I am just attracting. You know very well, sir, that you have given me that pendant because I'm like a sponge. And I have attracted all those things.
Yes.
And during that PVH time also. But after doing PVH in a very good sense, I have removed all those things. And I am not at all doing that chanting thing more than 5 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes sometimes.
Why do you even do that? Why do you even do that? I don't understand. Why do you even do that?
Sir, this is basically I'm doing because I felt that some type of confidence you may get. Some type of confidence. Not this.
It's called NLP, Neuro Linguistic Programming. Okay,
Yes,
that's all.
yes.
We said
Yes, sir.
that is important, but we got other ways of doing it in a much better way. Okay, thank you very much.
Right, sir. Right. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
This is what I'm trying to say, my friends. I will find a cure for many viruses. You cannot find. Why don't you spend the time doing some kind of work? So today, in this lifetime, learn this program. Maybe next lifetime, you will come back and you find a cure for whatever is there for you guys. You may be the guy who come to find a cure for all of these things. So start today. Who is this guy? Michelle, Uma, David, Gunning. Nyang, nyong, noi, noi, so cute. Madam, that's what they say. I heard they say, what are you saying? Nyang, nyong, nyong, nyang, nyong, 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 nyong. I said, what? Well, you don't even understand these things all, you know. Why did they do it properly in their own language and say something that they understand properly? The ears have to listen, madam, the mind, you know. I don't know what they all teach, madam. So sad. So I'm telling you, still unable to find cures for many, many viruses out there. So it's all ultimately your lifestyle and all your lifestyle and your energy field and energy body, and ultimately that comes and control your immune system. That's the most important thing, okay? Like that. You say, no, don't come to me. Yes. It's not going to listen to you. It's your friend. You can put a neighbor, you can put a lock on the neighbor not to come. You can put a CCTV and come. The CCTV cannot catch any one of these. They just fly into your house, to a friend, to anybody. In fact, yesterday somebody told me, when somebody came and the whole family got COVID-19. And they all tested positive. Somebody came for a meeting and they got it. That's all. So please, so your immune system is not strong enough. Or that, whatever thing, it takes some time for your body to understand what's happening and then find a defense system to fight against that. That's when you cure, and it take about 5, 6 days, 7 days, or even 10 days, or even 14 days. So exposure to this kind of thing is very important. So somebody can visit your house and say, God, everything, and that can affect you. In fact, today one lady called me up, and husband having problems, so I want to bring my husband. I said, no, madam, let the thing, we have to follow some rules. You cannot come to my place or whatever. Let's wait for the rules. I can do distant healing on you. Sometimes people don't understand all of these things. It can affect you or affect somebody else. They want to come from Suramban to see me. I said, no, madam, please don't do that. Let's do it from here. Okay? Like, that's why PVH is very good. We can do distant healing. We can do distant, don't have to come and see me at all. We can do distant healing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is not going to work. Hey, don't come. No. If someone angry with you, you cannot stop. Your neighbor is angry with you, he will look for a time to find a way to catch you. Like that. These are all not neighbors. They are not even as big as your hand. They're so minute, you can't even compare this hand size. We'll come to show you how the size all means. Like that. So like that, ultimately you've got to heal yourself by protection. It is a real protection. Maybe, yes, the best thing you can do. The best thing. Now they're saying, must put double. Put one and put another one. Double. Double two things up. So that really filters one of the things. But now they're all outside there. They're outside there. Right, so now look at this girl. She's already infected by something else and she's protecting herself so that her thing won't go out. This small looks like chicken pox. Chicken pox, something like that, okay? Or even herpes or human papillomavirus. Cell protection may be the only way. And come into this place, okay? Watch. Chandra Mohan, Chennai. I used to chant 108 mantras, Astostra mantras, twice every day. Have attended NLP courses. All this practice only screwed up my life, and I started to follow PVH. Now life is good. Chandra Mohan, oh my God. What is happening, my friends? What is happening, my friends? Some people told me do this to solve my problem in life. My friend, you don't forgive, you don't understand what's going around you, you don't go and clean up your inside of you, nothing's going to help. Mantras don't clean you up. It's a vibration. Somebody can turn something, but not your mind, not your thoughts. You have to find out who you have hurt, who is hurted by you, or who are you hurting knowingly or unknowingly. Find the cause, and then only you can manage all of this thing. Shama Sri, who followed this for a very, very long time, she's saying there are so many people who are following NWRK. That's the one. Now PVH followers. Many, maybe they are doing both like this, but no spiritual organ can share so much info like PVH. Maybe they don't have the knowledge. They don't have the knowledge, They have the share. They don't. They're too busy saying all this mantra day in, day out. They think that's enough. I'm not going to venture. This is the best, and they sit down. So when you put a block into yourself, you cannot move forward and find something else. Then everything is going down. The worst is in India, people are so used to mantras, so this thing happens so easily. To get an Indian guy to do mantras is very much more easier. Okay? Now let's go now. Let's see what she does. How do you protect yourself? Look at this. Every day they do this.
സത്യം കാത്തിടാൻ കാവൽ കാപ്പവനെ കരഞ്ഞിടുമീ കണ്ണിൽ പുലരിടി വന്നിടുമോ ഏഴകളി മണ്ണിൽ പാദം വച്ചിടുമോ എൻ മനസ്സിൽ ചൂടും ഇരുളെ മാറ്റും ദുരിതം നീക്കും വിധിയെ തീർക്കും തീയെ നീയല്ലോ നീ വന്നല്ലോ നീ വന്നല്ലോ വാഴേ വീണ്ടും നീ തന്നല്ലോ നീ വന്നല്ലോ നീ വന്നല്ലോ വാഴേ വീണ്ടും നീ തന്നല്ലോ സൂര്യനെ സത്യം കാത്തിടാൻ കാവൽ കാപ്പവനെ ആർക്കും തോൽക്കാതെ പായും സൂര്യനെ സത്യം കാത്തിടാൻ കാവൽ കാപ്പവനെ കരഞ്ഞിടുമീ കണ്ണിൽ പുലരിടി വന്നിടുമോ ഏഴകളി മണ്ണിൽ പാദം വച്ചിടുമോ എൻ മനസ്സിൽ ചൂടും ഇരുളെ മാറ്റും ദുരിതം നീക്കും വിധിയെ തീർക്കും തീയെ നീയല്ലോ നീ വന്നല്ലോ നീ വന്നല്ലോ
Doing this every day. My God. You see how Mother Earth has brought us all down to this level? How she's made us all become like this? Can you imagine? 1918, the Spanish flu. They never had any one of these things and people were dying. The nurses just had a clot. Today, we are very well equipped. At the same time, the virus has become stronger also. They have become stronger and we are also very equipped. So nothing has changed. Thank you for whoever is doing all of these things. Thank you, thank you. Thank you to all the frontliners. Let's get the healing wands, please. And let's bless all the frontliners. Get the one that is specially made for the COVID. Healing wand become as powerful as required to go to all the frontliners of Mother Earth, or who are going through the difficult time and fear and loss of emotion, taking of all these COVID patients around the world. Let it go to every part of the world, all hospitals, even at home, where the parents are taking of children who are going to COVID. Let God's blessing be with each and every one of them. Let it go to all the ambulance drivers, all the mortuary workers, all the people who are burning the corpse in the cemetery. Let it go to each and every one of them. Let them God's blessing, let God's protection be them. Let divine protection be with each and every one of them. Let it be abundance of prana around these people. Let it be a lot of healing energy going to each and every one of them. God, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it go to every part of the world, each and every hospital, each and every home, each and every old folks home. Let it go to everybody. Protect all the frontliners of all the negative energy that's coming to them from the people themselves for not doing the work. Let it go to all the hospitals. Let God's blessing be with each and every one of them. God, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, I like the part she said, peace. See the way she did? Peace. No, I saw her put 3 gloves. She's got face mask, she got these goggles, and put another face mask again. You know how small they are? These viruses is unimaginable. They're so tiny. So tiny. Today we'll give you an idea of what it's all about. Okay, guys? Right. Now, healing with PVH. Right? Number 1. You are trying to say, stop, don't come near me. It's not going to happen. Again, you can have both of you say, stop, stop, stop. You know, it's not an enemy. It's not an enemy that you can see and you cannot see. They're flying in the air. They are touching on somebody else. They are everywhere. Right. Next. Now, only your body immune system can do this. Only your body's immune system. So before that, you need to understand what our body immune system is all about. It's all about part 3. Hopefully we cover it today. Or not today, we'll definitely cover it tomorrow. Right. Good. Like that, huh? They're everywhere, inside of us and outside of us. They're everywhere. Different forms of viruses. Different form. Some are dormant. Some are just waiting to react. Some are in a controlled place. Immune system is strong. Keeping them, don't know what to do with them. They're all like carriers. They're all carriers. Carrying them. They're all somewhere there. But they're not come out yet. Okay? Right. Next comes the very near. They are very near to us. They're very, very near to us. Just around here. As the air blows. The wind is blowing to me right now. And the humidity is right now, I can say 95%, 98%. And somebody else can just, the wind, the air is blowing. The faster it blows, it just come and go through me. So don't think 1 meter is enough. I mean, 1 meter is not enough. It's your immune system that is supposed to be strong to manage all of these things. Not only the COVID is coming, also with all the dust and all the things coming, all the pollen and all the flying all over the place. You cannot see with the eyes. So, you go back to your house and look at the fan. The fan is rotating. So after some time, you see a lot of dust at the tip of the blade. Where did the dust come from? Where? I can even go now and look at my table and there's dust. And this dust is so minute you can't see them. And they can also carry all of these viruses and some are not only that. They can carry anything. The microorganisms will be so small and they'll be sitting on the dust. Some of them are eating the dust. That's the food. The dust is the food. They can travel everywhere. They go inside, and that's when your defense system has to start. And we go to that. Remember this, Boosting your immune system is the only way to do. You got to boost them. In order to boost them, you must always get it tested. You must always get it tested with eating something or getting something. If it's going to be super clean, then you're not testing your immune system. You're super clean, eat all the clean food, everything. Then you must stay indoors. You cannot go outside at all. You can walk. You should walk barefooted, play some with some dirt, and get all of this stuff. Then your immune system is strong. Okay, right, like that. You have Do you have the immunity? Do you have the immunity? Now, what makes up the immunity and what you need to have in order for the immunity to be strong? Right. Next, the strength. You have the immunity strength in your body. Okay, nice. Now, you can immune system fight all of these guys. There are so many guys. You go to the market, you buy the chicken, you buy the meat. They are on the meat themselves. They own everything. They put the refrigerator, they keep it up, but they are dormant. They are not dead. They're just dormant. When you bring them out, temperature goes to room temperature, ba-bam, they come up. They come up very fast. Okay. Next, let's understand the meaning of these terms. In order to proceed further on this workshop, you need to understand the meaning of these terms. Number one, what terms are these? Number one, pathogens. What are pathogens? The name they put, the scientific name. Don't be so scientific. Just know what's pathogen. That's all. You're not going to go deep. You must know, because you're already here in this class. You must know a little bit about all of these things in order to proceed further on and to understand. What a pathogen? They go, pathogen, this, that, doctors go, antibody, antigen. Then they say antigens. What is this word called? Antigen. What is that? Only when you understand these words, you'll be able to react and understand better, and you're able to heal yourself. Then they will say antibodies. What is all of this word? Are they in my body? Are they supposed to be part of my body? Do I have to get this thing? Do I have to eat something to get all of these things? Or what kind of vitamins I have to eat? What kind of supplements I got to put to all of these things? And people come say, oh, this will boost your antibodies, this will boost your antigen, will boost this, boost that, That's how you boost your immune system. But sometimes it has to come naturally from your system itself. You cannot boost it like what you say. It must come from inside you. Okay? Right. Now, let's start. Pathogens. What are pathogens? Right. Pathogens are microorganisms that can cause disease. Anything that can cause disease. Micro. Not a dog that comes and bites you. The dog will bite you. He's not a pathogen. He bites you. But when the dog bites you, his teeth has got lots and lots of things. Whatever he eats, bacteria and all, that can go into your body and cause, they can have pathogens in the mouth and everything, in the teeth. They bite you, it all goes inside. There can be lots of pathogens. That's a pathogen. Okay? Understand, my friends? That's a pathogen. Okay? Now, this pathogen, a microbe that can cause damage to the host. This a pathogen can cause microbe to the host. Let me call somebody. Remember I was telling you about it yesterday when I called somebody about how the cat bit her and she was really, the sister was really sick. I got her name yesterday after the class. Let me call her and I'll tell you what happened. The cat bit her and what happens. Just a cat. How much she suffered. They couldn't do anything. Antibodies do not work. Come on. You must hear it firsthand. The sister was screaming in pain, crying in pain, asking us to help. So much a pus was formed. What is a pus? No, she's not picking up my call. Never mind, okay? So now this is a microbe that can cause damage to the host. And where does microbes come from? Where do microbes come from? The examples of pathogens. Number one, bacteria. E. coli, cholera, and whatever you want to call them. They're everywhere. The food we eat. Yogurt has got bacteria. Milk can have bacteria. It's not boiled properly. It's not homogenized or pasteurized. You leave it for a while, it spoils. Milk will spoil very fast. Food that is from the bread, when you eat the bread, a lot of pathogens like fungus and fungi and all. Then there can be viruses such as HIV, flu virus, hepatitis, COVID-19, and everything else. Virus, okay? Now, then they also have fungus such as yeast and candida. You can simply call it, but you can't call it germs because the germ doesn't come under fungi. Yeast and candida doesn't come under that category. So it comes on microorganisms that are alive, they call pathogens, okay? Right, then they got protozoas. It's all live, they move around, they can do all of that stuff. They're called pathogens, okay? Now, also in plants and animals, they also found in plants and animals, okay? Everywhere. Now, this is one part of a pathogen. It's both bacteria and virus. Now it's all bacteria only, all pathogens. These are all another virus type of viruses that are around you. Then we got all of this bacteria, full of bacteria. Some will not kill you, some will not harm you. Some will harm you if there's too much of them. Some can cause gastric in your body, like H. pylori. It can cause you gastric. And when animal bites you, like a dog bites you, a cat, you got rabies. All these things can happen. Okay. Now we got antigens. Now this is the tricky part. Antigens. Now something that causes the immune system to produce antibodies. Okay, remember this, huh? Now, sometimes, let's say you drink a yogurt. Yogurt is a pathogen. It goes inside bacteria, but it doesn't disturb you. So the body doesn't produce anything at all. So they just go and they come out, or they stay there. So they are fine. They don't disturb you. So the body does not produce any type of immune system antibodies to fight it. So like that, substance that causes immune system to produce antibodies to fight against them. These are called antigens. Okay? Now, antigen may be substance from the environment such as chemicals, bacteria, viruses, dust and pollen. Like for example, you will say something like autoimmune. Like an autoimmune disease like what we call as arthritis or rheumatoid arthritis. Your hands start to swell. They swell. Because now the purines go inside and now they becomes, our system thinks it's an antibody, the antigen. So you start bringing all kind of stuff and go fight and the whole thing start to swell up and you got so many big things, all very hot and heaty. Now this is a wrong thought. And antigen, now they start attacking the whole body because they get the wrong message. Like that, antigens can be something inside, like it can be chemical or bacteria or viruses, and dust and pollen, anything that goes inside. That's an antigen. Let's say you're breathing. When you're breathing whatever comes here. Whatever comes here, you're breathing in now. My friend, you cannot put, now of course you put the mask, you can stop a lot of things. But when normally breathing, you're breathing whatever is in the air. It can be carbon dioxide, can be carbon monoxide, or it can be some kind of ethylene gas or whatever. It can also dust and pollen and some chemical reaction or something, asbestos, and all will go inside. The first point of reaction will be a sinus cavity and a thing. That's every morning you got to clean them up. The hair, you should stop all of this from going inside. Your nose hair. Don't cut them too short. They're supposed to help you to, and they trap all of this dust to some extent, and then it goes inside and go to your lungs. So these are the kind of things that can happen. Chemicals can go through, bacteria. So you got distance, you got things like that happen. How? Okay. Then you got energy can also be inside the body. It can also be inside the body, or something that you had before. Okay. I hope you guys understand what's an antigen. Pathogens are things that are alive. But pathogens and antigens can be chemicals or dust or pollen and all of these guys. So these are antigens. Pathogens, antigens, they are all about the same thing. Don't worry about it. This you can say these guys you can say pathogens are all actually based on microorganisms. Okay? And this microorganism have something that will disturb your body. Okay, now we can only germs. But the protozoa don't come in a germ, so we just put pathogens. Okay? Right. Then this is what I mean. Antigen from inside and outside. The body defects are disease cause organ malfunction cells and foreign particles. There will be foreign particles going inside and causing lots of issues. So like that. Oh, she called back. She's calling back now. Let's see. This is what I'm calling.
Hello, sir.
Madam, I called you yesterday night for some other reason. Okay, so you also tried to call me about your mother and having some issues. Okay, now we are on live Facebook now. I want to ask you about your sister who was bitten by a cat.
Yes.
And how much she suffered bitten by a cat, madam?
She really suffered to the core.
Suffered to the core. She went through hell, madam. Not gone to hell yet, huh?
Yes. No.
How you say?
I mean, I would say it's hell for her and for us also seeing her suffer.
How bad was it, madam? Just a cat bite, madam. Just a cat bite.
Yeah, it was a cat. Yes, it was a cat bite, and accidentally she stepped on the tail, and the cat bit her back.
And it was not your own cat, huh? It was not your own cat. You're having these cats that are, what do you call it? Homeless cats, huh?
Yeah, these are the stray cats at the back where
Stray
she
cats.
used to feed them.
So imagine, madam, what the stray cats will eat, madam.
Yeah.
Rotten things.
Yeah.
lizards, maybe some kind of a rat.
Yeah.
They are stray cats,
I
madam.
think they bite the rat, but normally what I notice is they bite the rat, but they don't eat the rat.
Yes, madam. Biting the rat means, madam, the teeth of the cat has got
Yes.
lots of this. The pathogens from the rats can come inside. The germs all, madam. So now it's biting your sister. Now how much of germs and all will go? The pathogens, I call it pathogens, will go into her body, madam.
Yeah, correct. Because of that only, she had, the pain was unbearable. And despite the injection given to her, she still had that prolonged pain, and the pus was stuck inside. First time she was admitted, they said, okay, it's alright. I think after 4-5 days she was discharged, but the pain continued until the pus bursted out. Then again she was admitted, then they had to scrub the pus, everything out, and it was a painful affair.
Madam, what's a pus, madam?
Pardon?
What's a pus?
But all the toxic, I suppose.
Madam, pus are dead bacteria, dead virus, and dead white blood cells. Fighting, war. The war is going inside. Now, if your immune system is not strong enough, madam, it keeps on going and going and going. The pus can keep on coming for a week, madam, and someone inside is even worse. It'll be so painful
Yeah,
because the
correct.
fluid
What
has to
inside?
come out. Yeah, they have to scrape it out and take it out, madam. It's not easy.
Yeah. First time, I think for the first month it was just inside, and I don't know, the cause of the pain and all that was also unbearable. It took her 5 months, sir, to actually come out of it.
5 months, madam.
5 months.
And she would not be able to walk. She would not be able to walk properly also. She would not be able to walk properly also, madam.
She was not. And then, morning she woke up, but she couldn't sleep. She was crying away, and that's when I called you. I cried because we so helpless, and my mother looking at her, she cried.
Madam, let me tell you, madam.
Yes.
Even if broken a bone, it would have been healed, madam, in 2 months.
Correct.
Seriously, madam. You go to
forget the incident,
you go to the hospital, they'll drill some hole, put a plate. In 2 months, you'll get healed, madam. But imagine a cat bite took her 5 months to get healed, and scrapping and removing all the pus. Can you imagine, madam?
Correct, because when they gave her a jab for the, something like anesthetic, it didn't really work. She could feel the pain.
They must have loaded her with lots of antibiotics, madam.
Yeah, she got antibiotic jabs. She was on painkillers, but yet the pain was unbearable.
My God.
It's a nightmare if I were to recall.
It must have bitten the right nerve system, punctured the nerve system.
Correct. Yes. First, I thought because when we went to the private clinic, I thought it was a nerve. So the doctor said maybe it would have bit the nerve. But then I don't know where it actually, where the tip got access to, but it was very deep.
Madam, be careful of stray animals, madam. They eat all the rubbish that's around them, madam.
Yeah.
It's very sad. It's very sad. Okay, madam, I'll call you back later.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
She's the one I wanted to call the whole day yesterday to give an idea what happens to people who are bitten by animals, my friend. Even your own animal, even your own pet can bite you and cause all of this problem. I know because she called me up and the sister was crying and crying and crying. It's not something you can heal because all the bacteria and all the viruses, whatever is the mouth of the rat is inside her body. Understand? So now this is what I'm trying to tell you, my friend. So the body cannot react, and she's already not a very emotional. She's a very emotional person, and I'm sure a lot of things would have happened. She's not married, and so many things happen. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, right. Next, now this is how the whole thing works: pathogen, antigens, antibodies, all are working on being one whole big cycle. We'll come to in detail afterwards. Pathogens are coming from outside or going to the system. It can be anything. It can be a protozoa. It can be the yeast. When you eat a blue cheese, and you're eating inside, so all these yeast spores will go into the system, and that becomes a pathogen. So now your immune system must come out and produce and eat all these guys. and kill them. When you cannot kill them, that's when you got yeast infection, then you got fungus infection inside the body and outside the body. They cannot fight. Then you must go and take some kind of a fungicide medicine to help you to do all this stuff. You can eat a rotten food and go inside and all the bacteria will go up. That's when you vomit and you diarrhea and you start to throw them away from your body. This is a body defense system. This is what exactly. You've got a pathogen, you've got an antigen in the other part, and you've got macrophage coming inside, all the memory from the T cells coming inside to create memory. Oh, I've seen this guy before. We know what to do. Let's get this guy. So they will start producing all of these antibodies to kill them. Okay, we'll come to that later on. Huh? Then comes the antibodies. Then we got pathogens, we got antigens, and now comes the antibody. These are the good fellows. The good fellows in your body that has to be there. 24/7. So they're coming there, okay? Right. Next, it's a large Y. It's a large Y. Like that. Shape protein used by the immune system to identify and neutralize the foreign objects such as pathogenic bacteria and viruses. And also you can even add yeast and yeast eggs and yeast babies and all kinds of stuff. Protozoas and all. Okay, they are there. Okay? Next. The antibodies recognize the unique molecule of the molecule called the antigen. So now the pathogen has got spikes around it, and that's called the antigen. That's the antigen inside this guy. They're not loose, they're there. So now this fellow have to identify them and make the Y according to the program and go and kill them. How it's all interesting. My friend, your body does a lot of things. Today I'm just making it very simple for everybody to understand. I hope you guys understand. I hope you guys understand. It's a very simple thing that I'm talking here. So please understand that the complexity of what our body goes through every time something goes through. So it has to have the memory. This bacteria, this is the one. This fella, this one. So you need to get it done every time so your body is waiting. You'll be super clean. There's no memory there. Or you take a lot of antibiotics and some kind of system that in your body, it's forgotten how to do it now. So when this guy comes, you say, I don't know what to do. Who are these guys? They're relaxing themselves. Hey, you better take antibiotic lah. Then you don't antibiotic. Hey, not working lah. At the same time, whatever pathogen is getting bigger and bigger and bigger in number. Then you fall sick. This guy is still relaxed. Come on, what's happening? Huh? Nothing works? Now he tried to work, but he doesn't know what to do. It's like giving your children food every day. Food, you cook for them, delicious, And for some reason, your mother has to leave the house and go somewhere for 2 weeks for some reason. In 2 weeks, the children don't know what to do. They don't know where's the matchstick to light the fire, where to on the stove, where the mother keeps the oil, where the mother keeps the flour. They don't know what to do. And you know what to do? They'll buy from Panda Food, or Ola, or Swiggy, or Grab Food. They just buy from them, order and eat. You understand, my friend? Now, your body has got no place to eat. It doesn't know where to buy this thing. That's why your antibiotic and all going inside. You start going inside, say, no, not this one. It cannot work. They're watching. I don't know what to do. And now they get killed now. They get killed. They get killed, okay? So now you might have to recognize the molecules and the molecule called the antigen. Now this is what happens. Look at this guy. That's the antigen. So that is the antibody. Number one is the antibody. Let's go. Number one is the antibody. The Y shape. Really is like a Y shape. Now this is the pathogen. Number two is the pathogen. Number three is the pathogen. This is the pathogen. Now here. Now what happens is now the immune system this is produced, antibody is produced by the immune system. Your T cells and your beta cells and all these guys. Okay, these are the third phase. I'll come back now. Okay? Now he has to match this antigen. He has to match the antigen. Number two. Once he matches, he come and kick it and then die. Now he's got another one, number 4 here. Number 4. Number 4 is another one. Different antigen. So he can choose. He got a few things. Now our COVID-19 has got a very strong antigen that our immune system cannot make. It doesn't know what to do. That's when people die. And specifically, it goes only to your lungs, to your respiratory system. This is what happens, my friend. A different antigen will come. They are much more stronger now. Your body doesn't know. By the time your body finds a clue to find it, and they cannot. That's why when you go to hospital, they put an ICU, they give all those things are only fighting the secondary infection from bacteria, from other things that are there, because your immune system is busy trying to find a way to fight this COVID-19 or whatever is there. I'm ready to fight this thing, but I cannot fight it. I'm fighting it. I don't have the building material. Your liver is toxic. Your kidney is all toxic. Your blood is so toxic. You got high blood pressure. Your sugar is very high. Now the body is trying to manage sugar, and now this guy comes inside. The sugar itself will not make the cells work. So all these are very important. You rather fast. You rather fast that time and eat some good food without sugar, without oil, and without alcohol. Then something will help. The body is now free to go and do its work. Get a lot of good food with prana, vitamins and minerals and vitamins and all to help you. So now, I'm coming now. This is the antibodies. Right, antibodies. Come on, guys, antibodies. Now listen to me. They are very simple words. I'm not complicating it. I make it easy for everyone to understand. Once you understand, your mind works, your body knows, wow, this guy helped me. He understands what I'm doing now. Then you appreciate your body more. It's all about appreciating, my friends. It's all about appreciating your own body. You have to appreciate what your body does. Over the years, from the day you're born, from the day you're in your mother's womb, your mother is the first one who gave you all the antibodies. Through the milk that she gave you. She feed you the milk. And the milk has got a lot of antibodies coming inside and giving you all kind of stuff. That's your inner memory that has happened from you, from the day your mother. So children who are having the mother's milk for a very long time, have got lots and lots of antibody. That's why they say when mother is not well, even she can't take drugs, because the drugs will also go through the body in her. Even milky mother do not even take Panadol or paracetamol. They don't take paracetamol. Of course, today they say, oh, we got paracetamol for milking mothers, all kind of stuff, all kind of stuff they make, because it's a big market. They don't want to lose the market. They say, oh, this is proven for mothers, with pregnant mothers, milking mothers, all kind of stuff. Okay, right. So please understand this simple thing. First of all, you got a pathogen. It can be a virus, it can be a bacteria. Now what they have is a lot of spikes around them, like number 4 and number 2. So now your antibodies, your immune system has found out there's a bacteria or there's a virus, there's something there. Now it goes back to the memory. That's when all the pituitary gland, your brain cells now say, hey, we have seen this fella when you're 5 years old. Okay, now this is what we need to make. And they start manufacturing the the antibodies. They start manufacturing them. It is not there. Sometimes they're already there. Sometimes they're not there. Or new viruses come. So once they manufacture, and they will start to produce hundreds of them. It's like, I still remember, I'm very sorry to bring this up, I'm very sorry. Like recently, about a month back, there was a bombing of the Hamas with the Israelis. Boom, 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 boom. They were standing, like non-stop, like that. Our immune system will start giving all the antibodies. Hundreds and thousands of them to fight these fellas all. Because they all multiply. And they are doing their work. They are going into each and every cell and they multiply. Now these guys have to wait now to kill them. So now he matches that. He matches that. Okay, you're not going to, I'm going to kill you now. That's when the trouble starts. He's like, I'll choke you. The antibodies will go and choke the virus, die. Or the bacteria, choke the flu, is dead. So he doesn't go and multiply again. Otherwise, you just keep on multiplying and multiplying and multiplying, and each time you multiply, one cell dies. If from one cell be 100, another few minutes, 100 cells will die, and slowly come down. That's when the oxygen meter will come down. It's 80%. He's not able to. More and more is coming down. Sometimes there are also bacteria. They will come. Like somebody called me yesterday, sir, my brother is not well, sir. He's got TB and coronavirus. Can you imagine? The body is better than TB now. It's a bacteria. And now you got coronavirus now, and he's eating all the cell. And bacteria, thank you very much. And he's also like working together. Let's eat all the lung cells of this cell. Let's eat it. No? So it's not easy. The second infection. Now you got antibodies. Then you're going to have the pathogen with all these antigens around it. And now you got an antigen there, like a shape of antigen. Now he comes and bites you, and there's another one. And finally, they will die. It's exactly how you are. This is actually the picture they draw. But this is actually the molecular structure of an antibody. This is how. It's all proteins. Protein with consciousness. You see how it works, my friend? It's a consciousness. Now, if you start telling, no, la, I think I'm going to die, la, I don't want to live, la, let Corona come and kill me. This guy is not going to work. It's not going to work. A lot of fear, this guy, it's not going to work. So your emotion at that point of time is extremely important. Only then this guy, you must give the boost. Hey, don't worry, I am strong. Come on guys, come on, all the antibodies in my body, let's fight this guy. Let's all this. You must know the cells in order to understand this very well. Okay, all of you take the wands please. Put it in front of your ajna. Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother to my higher soul. Thank you God for giving this beautiful body to me. So I've come in lifetime to balance my karma. It's not only that, in order to maintain this body of mine, there's a lot of things I have to do. I have to have good food, must have good water to drink, and I have a lot of air to breathe in to make this. And not understanding about the beautiful thing called the prana. And the prana has to come to my body and like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm deeply, completely and consciously accepting myself. I never knew my body to the level of cell, to the cell down in my body. I have to do so much work to keep this body alive and to serve the soul that I have inside me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To all my organs in my body, to all my cells in the body, including the red blood cell, the white blood cell, each and every cell. Doesn't matter the red blood cell, each and cell of the pancreas, cell of the stomach, cell of the brain, cell of each and every cell. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for whatever you're doing to me to keep me alive. Thank you. I really appreciate you. I will never forget each and every cell. Thank you guys. Thank you very much for whatever you do for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God inside. My soul, the soul of divine fire. My soul. Each and every cell in my body are cells of divine fire. Each and every cell of my body are the purity God desires. Each and every drop of water in my body is a drop of divine fire. Each and every drop of water in my body is the purity God desires. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. First of all, must have appreciation of whatever we guys are doing. See, antibodies are protein made the response of antigens. Antibodies recognize and bind the antigens. Antibodies are highly specific, can help destroy antigen. Each antibody has at least two sites that can bind to an antigen. See, either this side or this side. They can go and they bind together and start killing them. Like choke them, choke the folks, choke the guys. But now, if you are not ready, it doesn't know what to do. If your body has been so lazy, never do anything, sit down, drink, sleep the whole day, complain about everything in life, you are not going to make these antibodies. You're not going to make them. That's why they catch you. Especially when you got lots of dark energy in you. Black magic, curse, and white magic, and all kind of negative energy. This is the one that will not work. That's when you will die. I hope you trans have done a good job explaining this very well to everybody. Yeah? I hope it's not too much for you guys, huh? I hope not talk too much, huh? Go back and listen again. Then you understand, huh? So now, this is exactly how it looks like. The antibodies, the antigens. So now I got a match inside and I got to catch that fly and choke him. One side, like this will be hundreds and hundreds. Now this is how they go. They go around and catch all of these guys and kill them. Choke them until they die. That's when you win, like this. See this antibody, now this is how they are. These are bacteria. Now these are the one, they go and catch these guys at that point, and these are all floating around. They're floating around. That's why they say when you got HIV, you got hepatitis, you got a stroke, every 2 years you must go and check the antibodies. Otherwise you have a booster to boost it up again. Once you put some dead hepatitis virus inside the vaccine, then they grow again. Oh, wow. And then the memory is rekindled. Just like you forget things, the body can also forget things. So you got to boost it up. So sometimes you got to eat some bad food to boost it up. You might fall sick a little bit, but you won't die. So you must boost a little bit. So don't be super clean. Don't be super clean, my friend. I still remember when I go to class and something falls on the floor, I take it in. Sir, what are you doing? I said, what's wrong with your thing? He said, sir, I'm eating that, so I'm not going to die. My immune system becomes stronger. My immune system becomes stronger. Now you put something and say, hey, this guy has done something wrong. So they're always on the ready mark to enter, to anticipate something coming, something bad. So eat something bad once in a while. Don't worry, my friend, you're not going to die. Your immune system will be steady and happy and strong. That's what we want. Okay? See how the antibodies will attack all the antigens and finish them up. Like that. Like it's a big team player. Like that. About antigens and antibodies, and now this how they go around, and finally they catch every. This guy is different. This guy is different, huh? This guy is different, huh? He eats them all up. He's a macrophage. He eats them up. Second line refine, we go back. Now the B cells, T cells, they want releasing all the antibodies. They see all these guys going out. Boom, 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 boom. Like taking a machine, M16, non-stop. That's how they do. They fight everything. But they must know what to do. They must know the correct formula, the correct protein structure to produce in order to go and kill all of these guys. They cannot find it, then they lose a losing battle. You know, if you have M16 and that guy got a bazooka, you can't fight these guys. Your M16, nothing, I got a bazooka, the battery's got a bazooka. Hey, what? You think I'm scared of your M16? I put one flirt, you all die. So it all depends how strong these guys are. Now you got a macrophage, he eats everything. Now these guys are something else. These are the lymphocytes, they release antibodies. So remember this, These guys eat everybody. These guys don't eat everybody, he just sends out all of this M16 and whatever bazooka they send out, and they put an atomic bomb to kill everybody. These are the guys, okay? You understand, And they're just coming and meeting all of these guys, and they will kill everybody. Right. So this is what I'm trying to say. Look how close they are. This guy is a macrophage, he eats everything. The B cells and the T cells and antidotes and bacteria coming inside, they all meet. See how many guys, how many they put inside? A lot. You got to put a lot to go down there and finish all of these guys, okay? So thank you. Understand better? Thank you. Like this. This is how they go inside. These are produced by our body's immune system. The T cells and the beta cells. Okay? Right. So like that. So all that I got from the YouTube, No, from a Google image, okay? So see, imagine. These guys are so good, they're sharing so much information. But somebody must put it together and explain to you, then you understand how this all works. These white guys are being produced by our third line of defense system. The defense system, you know. Right. Watch this small video.
The immune system attacks germs and helps keep us healthy. Each germ has different markers on it called antigens.
Different markers.
To fight a germ, the immune system custom makes an antibody, also called an immunoglobulin, that attaches onto the antigen. The antibody tells other parts of the immune system to destroy the germ. After they are created, antibodies usually stay in our bodies in case we ever have to fight the same germ again. Antibodies are also made when people get vaccines. Building up lots of antibodies keeps the body ready to fight off any germs it meets.
Okay, understand guys? I'll play it again one more time.
The immune system attacks germs and helps keep us healthy. Each germ has different markers on it called antigens. To fight a germ, the immune system custom makes an antibody, also called an immunoglobulin, that attaches onto the antigen. The antibody tells other parts of the immune system to destroy the germ. After they are created, antibodies usually stay in our bodies in case we ever have to fight the same germ again. Antibodies are also made when people get vaccines. Building up lots of antibodies keeps the body ready to fight off any germs it meets.
You guys understand? Thank you very much. Easy, simple, Now, organs that are involved in making all these antibodies. What are the organs involved in making? This is very important. If you don't have the proper organ, and the organ must work properly in order for this to happen. Okay? Now, first one comes the liver. Liver is very important, my friend. Liver is very important. It makes the building house of everything. And also it throws away all the dirt things from the house. So you've got to keep your body, liver clean. The liver absorbs everything from the stomach and from the intestines and large and goes there. Now you go through to eat the wrong food, it takes the wrong thing, and I got to clean it up. So he's busy cleaning it up. And when he's busy cleaning it up, how can he go and help you to make all of these things? This is a building block. This is the you want to make a house, you need stone, cement, water, and all. The liver produces all of these things for them, all the amino acids and all the protein and the energy to make all of these things. It's not just simply they need energy, they need ATP. It's energy that happens from glucose glucose and the glucose is the one that makes an energy for this guy to make. Everything has to have an energy. Like a car, you need to drive a car, you need petrol. Like that, these guys need energy, and energy comes from the glucose and produced by the liver and through the pancreas and all this, and they are ready to give it up to you. So they need energy, and also the raw material like calcium and potassium and iron and amino acids and all kind of stuff to manufacture these antibodies in large amounts. So it has to be produced. Okay, the liver, then come the kidneys to throw away all the dirt parts and keep it clean and reabsorb back whatever I need back. The kidney is not working, it's not going to, so the kidney will make the blood less toxic and keep it clean. Then comes the blood system, the bones. The bones are the one making all of these things. The bone is such a wonderful thing, my friend. And the bone has got to do a lot of work. It makes the red blood cells, make all the white blood cells and everything, macrophages. So now it needs help from the blood system. It also needs help from the liver and everything else to bring the red. And we need the instruction. The instruction will come from our lymphatic system and also come the pituitary gland, the hypothalamus. These are the guys. They detect something's wrong. Increase the temperature. While the body is waiting to make all of these things, the temperature goes up. To deactivate or make the virus, activity of the virus or bacteria lower down. So something has to come and make it happen. Yes, my friend, it has to come to make it happen. Okay? Now the pituitary gland, now he tells, okay, now this is guys, the new thing now. It's like the brain behind telling us what to do. So he must have experience. If you got no experience at all, he doesn't know what to do. It's a new thing now. While looking at the temperature doesn't come down. You got fevers of 4 days and fevers of 5 days, and you put all kind of painkillers with the fever down. What I tell people is take the water and put on your head. Bring the temperature of the head down. There's a brain cells. Sometimes he doesn't know what to do, just bring the temperature up. That's a way of the body trying to find a way to fight with the bacterial infection or the virus infection. Sometimes you got inflammation here, and the liver can inflame and lots of things. It's just the way the body is designed to do that. So keep the head clean, low temperature. Put a wet towel over the head and keep it clean. Like that. So next come the other guys, the spleen, the thymus, the adrenal gland, and ultimately the whole body. The whole body is involved in the whole system. You can't see the last part. The whole system. These are the main guys. The spleen gland, the thymus gland, the lymphatic system that runs throughout the whole body, and they have to throw them all, the dead ones, back into the large intestine and small intestine, throw it away, and they go out to the feces. Okay? So guys, like that. What is immunity? Oh, it's 9:51 now. I just finished 70 slides out of 250 slides for today. It looks like going to be part 2 and part 3. No, it's only part 3 now. Part 4 and part 5. So I do want to start with a new thing. And then we can't finish. Okay, guys? So let me finish here now. Because what is immunity? I got to go and we got to do a lot of other things. It's Sunday. Many of you may have to go to work tomorrow. Who is this? Swarnapa Rani. You are a good teacher, sir. You are able to follow. Had our teachers like that, I would have performed better in my studies. You make teaching simpler and easy to follow. Hats off to myself from Bhuvanesh, Orissa. Yes, madam, we can make it simple. My God, we need 4 parts of virus. No, I think it's only 6 parts. Seriously, 6 parts. It's only 70. I got another 190 slides. Now 180 slides I have. Awesome. It's just a joke to make 260 slides. Hey, this is 260 slides, not including part 1, part 2. Okay. So 256 slides today, plus 80 slides, 106 slides. There were 400 slides total. Today, this is only the slides of this part 3. 2 slides, I never add them. So if I add them all the slides, can you imagine? 80 and 90, I think, and today 70. So you got 250 times 160, for example. You got 410 slides in total for just the virus. I want to make it very, very simple so everybody understand, because there's no cure for viruses. There's absolutely no cure for virus infections. Only vaccination. Okay? And this is an ancient old. Many people have died over the centuries, over the many centuries. Plagues have come because of rats, because of bats, because of many, many things. The Nipah virus came in Malaysia. They killed so many pigs. And so many pigs died all over Malaysia. They killed all the pigs because the pigs were traveled from this side to that side. They took pigs, they will take pigs, they sell to that side for reproduction. They buy the pig, female pig, go down there, and they got babies and all, So lots of things have traveled. So no more pigs at that time. People stopped eating for a pig for a month. Lots of things happen. Like that, the foot and mouth disease. We will take your time, so we will wait. Thank you for the microbiology class. It's mind-blowing, sir. No, madam, just make it interesting, that's all. I just made it interesting. Moni Pereira, excellent explanation. Clear and precise, easy to understand. Siva is a great teacher. Yes, madam, otherwise God won't send me all over the world. I don't even drink water. Why? Sarada Mohana, why is he don't even drink water? But cancer is different. Maybe one day I'll start a class on cancer. Yes, I have planned to have a cancer class. Kiran Makida, oh God, you have done your homework 200% to the point of explaining this virus is anti super duper. Yeah, M16 and a machine gun and bazooka. Who is this? You and teach us a guest lecturer in our medical school, sir. Hey, Vimal, you're a medical schooler. Teach them PVH lah. They'll all go and become good doctors. Yes, madam, make it simple so people can understand. Tomorrow my first vaccine, you'll be fine. Kirti Nagaraj, knee pain, my wife knee pain. Come on, my friend, start healing. I got so many videos on knee pain. Go and learn. Jay Shri, you're great, sir. Can write a book. Tomorrow is my first vaccine. Go and do it. That's all. Okay, guys. I will continue to start a new topic. What is immunity? Because it's a longer subject. It's a longer subject. So I will do what I can tomorrow to understand, if you guys understand better. I think this class is the virus class is very important because the whole world is suffering because of virus. The whole world. And this is going on. Before that was SARS, MERS, and avian flu, long time back, Spanish flu, and so many things, my friend. So it come again. So if you don't understand about all of these things, then it's not worth it. We should not lose loved ones, especially loved ones who are responsible for the family's welfare. Husbands and mothers and so much stuff, It's very sad to hear all of these things, okay? So many slides, my friend. So many slides. You won't believe it. Okay guys, it's 10 o'clock. We're going to start with our calendar blessing. Please have a calendar. And all those people who did not sit with us in the last class for our page 7 blessings, please have a page 7 blessings. We will bless your page 7. And the calendar has already been blessed for removing all souls who are just wandering around, who want to go. And we bless the calendar again one more time. Okay? So the calendars will be blessed again. And also bless page number 7. So hold page number 7, all of you guys. So we spend about 2 minutes to see anybody got any special questions, so I can read them. You're a great magician. Hey, what is this? Wow, 400 plus slides in one topic. Within few days, maybe doctors will take it from internet, sir. Let them take it when I'm here to share whatever I can. So common cold, who is this? It went out very fast. It moves very fast, I cannot hold it on. Someone asked about common cold. Yes, medical student will be wonderful. If they can understand all of this, they will know how to treat them. No, we have not come to the course. How PVH will teach you how to protect yourself from all. We have not come to that part yet. It's just explaining about how these viruses and all, antibodies and antigens, Kaushalya Kandan. Today is my birthday. Could you please give me a blessing? Yes, madam. Maruti Rai, thank you for this beautiful class. No healer in the world can do it. Madam, you never know, madam. There will be super duper healers around. You never know. Yes, madam. I'm in the mood to talk now. PVH followers are not only healers, but they are also becoming a doctor. Gandhi Malay. Gita Mai. Yes, madam, let's do whatever we can as good as possible. Pavitran Bala, he's a student. My teacher, I read from the book only. Sir, the teachers should make it interesting, my friends. They must make it interesting and put the facts down there. But teachers themselves do not know how to teach. It's very sad. Chitra from Singapore. Brilliant, amazing. Thank you, sir. Wow, it's all moving very fast. Who is this? Kirtik Nagaraj. 2 years no income. Madam, husband got a lot of block. Madam, make him sit down today. Okay guys, let's start. It's 10 o'clock now. Let's start, all of you. Healing, dark energy removal for coronavirus today, plus calendar blessings, how to stop gossiping. remember, don't leave your mind vacant. Fill up with positive thoughts. Very important, okay? Next, let's watch this one now, please. We do mother blessing of Mother Earth again. Bless them all again. All mothers of Mother Earth. Please, all of you. Okay guys, moving block, childbirth, marriage block, prosperity and also calendar blessing today. Huh? So please follow whatever we teach now. And we're going to start now. Please have your wand for the blessings now. Let me arrange this one now properly. hold the wand in front of your Ajna chakra right now and start saying, please forgive me, my family, my work, my country, coronavirus, Mother Earth, all the nature beings of Mother Earth and the universal beings, if knowingly or unknowingly we have done any wrong in this lifetime or lifetime before this. Okay? Just do it and your soul will know what to say. Don't worry about it, okay? Let's start.
Okay guys, what we're going to do now, we will take this out and send it to you all.
Face your calendar, please. All of you face your calendar.
1, 2, 3 times a day in your home.
You will bless your calendar right now.
People just pray, just sit down and hold the wand and do exactly what you're supposed to do.
Hold page number 7 now. Hold page number 7.
Try to say the same words and do whatever you can. Okay guys? Thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you, thank you.
All of you hold page number 7 if it's not blessed before this.
Thank you, thank you. And Mother Earth plays the most important role. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have the wand with you, whatever the wand that you had earlier. For mass balancing, you go to the special blessing to the wand now. Okay, have it now. And we will this blessing now, we will take this blessing. We will share with everybody. So please have it available. Pray whenever you can. Like we have the rain, the one for the rain, and one for the mothers. So please play this as much as you can. I will give you some number of times that you have to put it on. So please put it on, and we will start to do the blessing of coronavirus. Guys, I ask all of you to cooperate. Also share this video. Just play if you can. Take the wand at that time and sit down at that time and put the wand. So all of you please take the wand now. You will bless your wand and proceed to the blessings right now. Okay? Right? Or is it anything you want to do in front of you? Hold the wands in front of your Ajna chakra. Can be more than one. You can share with somebody else.
All of you think of your house. Think of a working place. Hold page number 7 of the affirmation. Look at your calendar, please. Think of your calendar. All of you say, I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God is eyes. My soul is soul of divine fire. My soul is the purity God is eyes. Mother Earth is full of divine fire. Mother Earth is purity God is eyes. The soul of Mother Earth is the soul of divine fire. The soul of Mother Earth is the purity God is eyes. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. All the nature beings present here are beings of divine fire. All the nature beings present here are the purity God is eyes. Thank you for listening to our voice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All of you put your hands up, please. They want to bless us all now. Please bless us with abundance of prosperity energy, abundance of success in whatever we do. Please guide us. Please show us the path. We will do our part. We'll ask forgiveness of whatever wrong we have done in this lifetime and lifetime before this. We will do our part. Please guide us. We thank you all for coming. All the nature beings here who come today are beings of divine fire. All the nature beings who have come today are the purity God inside. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make me an instrument of this healing. Make me an instrument of this love. Make me an instrument of this teaching. Use me in any way you can for the goodness of Mother Earth and the balancing of my karma. All the nature beings here are beings of divine fire. All the nature beings of purity God is there. Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening to ourselves. Thank you for listening from us. Thank you for listening to us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To all of Mother Nature, to all the nature beings, we humbly ask for forgiveness of whatever wrong we may have done towards you, to nature, on behalf of all mankind, for the suffering we have created for all your creatures. Mother Earth, please forgive mankind and do what is necessary to bring peace and harmony on Mother Earth. Please forgive us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God is eyes. My soul is the soul of divine fire. My soul is the purity God is eyes. Okay, my friends, thank you very much. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we'll do part number 4 tomorrow. Wow. I don't think we'll stop at part number 4. It's going to be 5 and 6. Something new will come and add again, because this topic is very important. The whole world is going through this trouble now. The whole world. Every person, every single human being on Mother Earth is going through this. It's we should all respect what's happening here to Mother Earth. You really respect now, okay? So guys, thank you very much. Okay, my friends, thank you very much. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you.